this doesn't turn into fucking...
Yeah, turn your phone. That's silent.
I know, I didn't set the timer.
Since you guys are so popular all the time, every day.
Popular day. With our video.
Ridiculous.
Did you have to man bun it for that video?
Yeah.
I was hoping I could see it.
People surprised. They're like, "Why'd you cut your hair?" Like, what are you talking about, dude? I
knew that you didn't cut your hair, but I was like, "Oh man, turn your head so I could see the man bun. Turn your head so I could see the man bun, Sean." You never did.
Yeah. It was that like low. The low.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like a ponytail, but then man bunned it.
Yeah.
All right. Can you hear me?
No. Yeah.
You hear this, broad?
Yes.
All right. Count us in.
3, 2, 1, go!
What's up, fucking turkeys?
Turkeys!
Welcome to our first annual Snacksgiving. Shout out to Oscar.
That's his favorite move of mine. It's the turkey gobble.
She turns the lights out. Gotta find him. My name is Sean D. Skellington. This is my boobalicious wife, Kylie.
You made me do a video this morning that was awkward.
And over here, the Wicked Witch of the West, Jordan Fernandez.
Yeah, fucking right.
All right. It's our first annual Snacksgiving. I've got a 3-course meal. Appetizers.
The most random stuff ever.
Main course. And dessert.
Can I just have dessert?
It's funny that the main course is jerky.
Yeah. I should have got turkey jerky, huh?
How do you do?
All right. What do you guys want?
Oh, God. So you have barbecue. You got, what is that?
Spicy nacho.
Spicy. What's the green one?
Sour cream and onion.
Those.
I already know she wants
Kobe.
barbecue.
I don't know how you people eat that barbecue. That
Yeah, it's
fake
delicious.
barbecue stuff.
Some fucking teriyaki jerky. Some chocolates now.
No, I'll have a piece of jerky, though.
Open the box up, huh?
Purple.
I feel like that's a really great way to hurt yourself or something else. But it did the job, so good job.
All right. And then, I mean, we all know Thanksgiving's bullshit, right?
Yeah.
Like, the story I was always told when you're a kid is the Pilgrims came over from Europe, landed on the fucking shore, met some Indians, shook some hands, shot a turkey, had a nice day.
See, I always heard it that
Formed a bond of friendship.
they came to America. They tried to make life for themselves. They failed miserably. They almost died. And then the natives tried to help them figure out how to actually farm and all of that stuff. And then when they were successful, they invited them to the feast and everyone was happy, which we all know is bullshit because what probably happened is they saw them dying and actually did try to help them. And then the Pilgrims like, oh, hey, we'll just take your lives in payment. Thank you very much. We'll give you diseases that will affect you for the rest of your lineage. No big deal.
Give them that European clap.
Oh, yeah. Smallpox,
Thanksgiving
too.
was actually celebrated in 1621 over a 3-day harvest festival that included 50 pilgrims and 90, I'm going to fucking pronounce this wrong, Wampanoag Indians, and lasted 3 days. It is believed by historians that only 5 women were present.
Duh.
And they were making the dinner.
Yeah, they were making the dinner and having the babies. That's what they were supposed to do. Yay for Puritans.
It said the first menu was believed to have venison, duck, goose, oysters, and lobster, eel, and fish.
That makes sense.
Along
if you're on the coast.
Pumpkins and cranberries.
Mmm.
But they put an emphasis in not pumpkin pie or cranberry sauce.
Oh, yeah, that's a...
So what the fuck do you do with a pumpkin if you don't make it into a pumpkin pie? You just fucking eat the pumpkin?
Yeah. Well, you can... They probably, like... what's the word I'm looking for? They probably made it to where it was like maybe like a puree. Maybe like you pulverize it enough to make it a puree, and you can eat the seeds if you roast them and put spices on them. You can eat them. Now I don't know if they had that. If they had the ability to do that.
Are pureeing shit.
I don't know. Do I look like a
Bust out the
historian?
magic bullet and shit.
Do I look like I know? No, I don't. All I know is that these chips are delicious. This is the best flavor. I picked the best one.
Gross.
All right, and then there was a broad named Sarah Josepha Hale, and she wrote the song "Mary Had a Little Lamb."
At Thanksgiving?
No, but
Oh,
because
damn.
Thanksgiving wasn't a holiday until this broad wrote Abraham Lincoln for 17 years, asking and requesting that this be made into a fucking holiday, and then they
Talk about persistent.
and Abraham Lincoln on October 3rd, 1863, declared it a national holiday. See, it's educational in this bitch.
Cool. And thus provided us a week off of school when we were in school and a day off of work.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Ben
Although,
does not have school next week.
yeah, well, Oscar and his son and his mother and father are going to Orlando, and they're going to be spending their time at Disney and Universal. And normally I'd be very jealous because that sounds like a lot of fun. But his ex-wife is going with them, and I am...
You don't want to go?
No. But, that's okay. I'll have to take like my own vacation by myself. Everyone else has gone on vacation, and I haven't gone on vacation.
Aw, poor Jordan.
I know.
I haven't either.
That's okay.
Yeah, you and Sean can go on vacation.
Bug the shit out of each other.
Yeah. Good luck.
That would either be so much fun or it would be so horrible. I can't decide.
How many turkeys do you think are eaten on Thanksgiving in the U.S.?
Oh, 3,000.
No. The Butterball Turkey Company estimates around 100,000 turkeys are sold.
I heard this year a lot of turkeys are sold out. There was a shortage of turkeys.
They
this
raised the
year.
price. It used to be like turkeys are like $30
Yeah,
now.
supply and demand.
Yeah.
It used to be like 10, 15.
See, the turkey isn't even my favorite. Like my
Mine
uncle,
either.
my uncle
We don't even eat turkey at our
We
house.
usually have like prime rib or something.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, my uncle fries a whole he fries a whole turkey, and I much prefer like the ham, or like sometimes they'll have like a small chicken, and I'll eat the chicken. Like turkey's not my favorite fowl meat.
Fowl.
Meat? I don't know.
How many fowls do you eat?
Plus, the tryptophans, whatever, the stuff in the turkey that makes you sleepy, like really sleepy. I don't know. It's just not my
You don't
favorite.
think it's all the devil's lettuce you smoke?
Listen, it only makes me sleepy after I have smoked it, but I will not be smoking it at my grandma's house. Thank you very much.
On the way there, she fucking...
Blaze it up just to hang out with the fam. Hey, but we have had a very fun tradition where, like, at the end of the night, me and my cousins will take a walk. And we usually like smoke a joint real fast, so that by the time we get back for dinner, we're hungry again and we can eat and enjoy ourselves.
Nobody ever says it, but Kylie's whole family all kind of takes a walk before it all gets started.
No, well now
Different
now that it's
ages.
legal in California. Like my cousin grows weed in his backyard. Like he has a huge field of weed in his backyard, and they smoke all day long every holiday. No big deal. Like
See, but
everyone's fine.
But I prefer that to alcohol because I feel like the only thing that would happen is you would get sleepy and you fall asleep. You take a good nap. You wake up.
You're
and
happy.
You're happy and you want to eat again. Whereas, like, I don't know, family events where everybody is drinking, somebody is going to get pissed off, or somebody's going to cry, or somebody's going to get sick. And that's so awkward. And I would much rather.
Somebody's gonna get an unwanted lap dance.
Wait, what? Who'd you get a lap dance from?
Her aunt. Her family gets blazed, and then her uncle has like this room with like a pool table, and they have like a karaoke machine. So like the party just gets like fucking lit, and there's like karaoke, like in the God of the Vida, mama. Like one guy in the corner going crazy, everybody playing pool, yeah, and then the ants start fucking lap dancing everybody. Playing with your hair and shit.
My family's too Christian for that. There are no lap dances. There's no alcohol. There is no anything secular.
Even my grandma wanted you to pour her a glass of scotch and tuck her in?
Yeah. And then she denied that I brought her the scotch because I messed up the next morning at breakfast.
She was like, don't tell anyone.
Yeah, she was. Well, she didn't tell me not to say nothing. And because it was getting, not late, but it was like 10 o'clock and her grandma's like in her.
She's 80. I think
her,
that was her 80th birthday.
Wow. And then she's like, Sean, help me upstairs in the bed. I was like, all right. So I help her up there. And then she's like, go get me a scotch on the rocks. You got it, Joni.
A nightcap, yeah.
And then I went and got it for her, and then the next morning, she said something. She's like, yeah, I stopped drinking at like 7. I was like, what about that scotch I got you before bed? And she's like, you didn't get me no goddamn scotch. Like, whoa, sorry. All right. I guess I'm my mistaken, you know?
I just cannot.
I love Joni, though.
I can't think of any family events that we've had where something dramatic has happened because it's so tame, and because there's no alcohol and there's no drama, like we don't even talk about politics anymore, thank goodness. But so it's very calm and tame and happy, which is it's fine. But then like the next day on Friday, my mom always has like an after party at her house.
That's fun.
So my grandparents come for a couple hours. But then after they're gone, my parents pull out all the alcohol and they start making like margaritas and we start drinking wine. And
why don't you do that?
Yeah.
I'm sure your grandparents are like, every fucking goddamn year we got to go there to these dry ass fucking parties.
Well,
they're probably smoking weed on the way there. They're probably drinking.
Not my mom's parents. Definitely not. Although I do find it funny because they rave about CBD and I'm like, do you know where that comes from? Do you know where it comes from? It comes from a marijuana plant. It comes from a marijuana plant. So I don't know. And I talked to my mom about it one year. I was like, why don't we just drink while they're there? And she's like, it's disrespectful. We don't want to offend them while they're here. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm bringing a thermos and I'm going to put some alcohol in there.
There you go.
You'll call it a good day.
I never put up with that. My stepdad, his mom, she passed away, but shout out to Grandma C.
Shout out.
At the wedding, she was real grumpy. She wasn't happy about the wedding. And then I went over there and she was in a wheelchair. And I was like, hey, how's it going, Grandma C? I was like, I guess because my stepdad never had any kids, so he had 3 brothers. They all passed away. It was only Will left. Will never had any of the kids but me. Or sort of. Whatever. You get it.
Yeah, stepdad.
and so I go over there. I'm like, hey, new grandson.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, whatever. Like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, hey, let's get a picture. And she's like, no picture. And I was like, we're getting a picture. She's like, Sean, no picture. I do not want to be in a picture. I was like, hey, listen. You're in a wheelchair. You can't go anywhere. We're going to take this picture.
Spit out her chips.
Unless you can get away from me, which you can't. 'Cause I'll put the brake on. We're taking this fucking picture. And I made her take the picture. I did the whole, like, this thing. Took it. After that, she was my best friend.
Aww. Maybe if you did that with my grandma. My dad's mom. The one who comments stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Did I tell you?
I'd have her on here.
Oh my God. I will be sick that day.
This room would offend her.
It would. There's this walking into the front door of your store would offend her. Yeah. But yeah, so we had a reception party for my brother, and a good number of my family was there. People I hadn't seen in years, and she was there, and like her mental faculties are slowly deteriorating, and it's really sad because she's used to be a very smart. Well, she's very smart, but she used to be a very sharp woman, right? But now it's starting to deteriorate.
She's a butter knife.
And I saw her, and I was like, "Hi, Grandma," and I hugged her, and she said, "Does anybody talk to you like that?" And I was like, "What?" And thankfully, my aunt and my mom were in the room, so they could witness. And I said, "What do you mean?" And she said, "With your hair that color." And my aunt, Ever the diplomat, was like, "I love her hair. I think it's so beautiful." And my mom was like, "Everybody talks to her." And I said, "Yeah, I have lots of friends, actually." And
You should have leaned in and said, "You should see my pubes."
And the carpet matches the drapes, Grandma.
But thankfully, as soon as I was like, hey, I have lots of friends, she moved on to my uncle and was like, he's gained so much weight. And I was like, well, I'm glad I'm not the only one who's disappointing here today.
Oh, my family fat shames everybody.
Oh, yeah.
100%. Literally every other phone call from my mom. I saw a picture of you, or I saw like a video of you or whatever on Facebook. You're looking fat. Like, okay, cool. Thanks. She's like, you should drink more water. Okay.
What I don't know if that's just a mom thing or if it's like an embarrassment thing. Like, oh no, my kid might be fat.
My mom has always done it, and and my whole life, I didn't put on any kind of weight until I shattered my leg, which was like age 26, 27 or something like that. And but my whole life, like, I was like bone skinny, and then at one point I was like really fit, and she'd still be like, I don't know, you're looking a little chubby.
Oh my God.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Let me see them chocolates. This is a guessing game. I feel like it's kind of like,
there's another row under that row.
like, I don't know what's in these.
Have you ever had Whitman's before?
Like the Valentine, the ones that are like in the Valentine's hearts. That's what I'm saying. You just never know until you bite into it, and then you're like,
no, there's a menu.
There's a menu.
I don't like being surprised.
I had the orange cream. It was delicious.
My family only eats that shit. There's like a few things that, like, most of the shit sucks, but I had to show Kylie a few things.
I'm
Check out
gonna.
these candies.
You had to show me a few things.
Dip.
Because I don't know what's
Dip.
good.
You don't remember dip?
What's dip? What?
French onion dip.
Oh,
She hates sour cream, right?
I hate sour cream.
Sour cream. Doesn't like it on Mexican food or anything, right?
yeah.
And I was like, there's this dip. You get this flavoring, you throw it in sour cream. It's fucking really good. It's like a soup mix. Ew, gross. Eating that fucking shit. I fucking made it. Because the secret is you don't get the fucking dip packets. Go get the Lipton French onion soup mix and pour that into sour cream.
It's so healthy and delicious.
It's fucking bomb. But she was so reluctant, and she ate Chip, and she's like, all right. And to this day.
That's what y'all make at your house, like when you have get-togethers and stuff,
Yeah.
right? So I'm gonna eat this chocolate nut fudge.
How's that nut?
Chocolatey. Oh my goodness.
We have time for an ad.
Yeah. I gotta get all this food out of my way. Alright. This episode is brought to you by Skellington Curiosities. Skellington Curiosities is the only curiosity store in Waco, Texas. Full of clothing, lingerie, accessories, oddities, and everyday curiosities. A spooky vibe 365. Visit us online at skellingtoncuriosities.com.
Boom.
They got some hella cute new clothes in there. Cute pajamas.
Yes.
Oh my god.
They're soft.
So soft.
I thought there was underwear tied to them, but there's not apparently.
You get this lazy thong with your pajama pants.
What events we got? We got the market coming up.
Crystals and cocktails.
Which, if you haven't seen our promo for the market,
oh god, don't
go on my
don't
profile.
look for it. Don't.
You should. It's hilarious.
If you want to see my boobs.
Well, you only see like a slight silhouette. Well, I mean, you see the cleavage, but like when you like
when I flash.
expose yourself.
Yeah. He left it like so unblurred the first edit. I was like, what the fuck? Blur it more.
That's hilarious.
And then what do we got? We might do a New Year's thing. It's in the works. What the fuck?
You have a white hair sticking out of the middle of your nose.
That's not my nose.
It was right there. I got
That's
it.
true love right there.
Yeah.
Although
Looking out for you.
I hate when Oscar because he grooms me sometimes, and he'll
What do you mean?
he'll lick his finger to try and get the crusties out of my eyes, and I'm like, ew,
Ew.
no! I will get it myself. Just tell me about it. Don't lick your finger. What are you, my mom?
Oh my God.
jeez. That's such a mom thing to lick a napkin to get some smudge
Yeah.
off your face or something.
Oh, Bane
but
hates it. He
You
hates
should see
it.
because he can conversate now, right?
Yeah.
Full sentences.
uh-huh.
So the other day I was putting him into the truck, and he runs his hand down the side of the truck, and it was all dirty. And he got in his chair, and he's like, "Oh, Daddy, ew, dirty. Wipe my hand." And then I went, "Yeah," and I spit on his hand, and I grabbed my shirt and I wiped it, and he was like, "Ew, Daddy, gross, germs, Daddy." I was like, "Jeez, bro." And he's like, and then he calls it.
That is gross, though. I can't believe you did that.
Sanitizer, but he like insisted on sanitizer.
It was at least he wasn't like cool, and then went on.
My mom used to do that shit to my face. Like, I would have something on my face. She'd be like,
Okay. This is the end of him. This is how it ends.
On the podcast.
On the jerky.
"Fuck it, I had a good ride." All right, so what are we thankful for? What the fuck? Oh yeah, our store's open later, so if you hear some
I
weird
know.
shit,
I was like, who's in here?
Danielle was just locking up.
to Danielle Howell.
Hail.
Despite all of the things that have gone wrong or things that aren't the way that I want them to be, I am really grateful for this year. I feel like there's been a lot of really cool things that have happened, and I've met more friends, and I have gotten closer to my friends, and I don't know. I feel very, I hate to say it, but I feel pretty blessed, honestly. And
Blessed. Hashtag blessed.
too blessed to be stressed. I feel like, though, it's definitely, I don't know. I feel like it's been a pretty good year. Yeah, it's been kind of crazy, but compared to the year before, it's been a great fucking year, right?
Sure.
Maybe that's just me, but I just feel like, yeah, like
I'm not stuck in our house this year.
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of things have changed, but most for the better. Most for the better. Some things definitely for the better. So.
What the fuck is that mean?
Oh, when you remove certain people out of your life and you start to change.
One of those.
Also, hashtag.
I'll bleep it.
I was like, you said that.
You should have seen Kylie's face. She was like. But yeah, no. So a lot of cool stuff happened this year, so I'm pretty thankful for that. The fact that we live closer is amazing. We have saved so much time and money,
for sure.
and we're able to, pretty much go to
What a waste.
any event that we want to. I don't know. More recently, I think I'm really grateful for
Oscars D.
Yeah, I'm always grateful for that.
Even though it's in Disneyland right now.
He's not in Disney right now. He's leaving on Sunday. But I don't know. I'm just like I said more recently, I'm grateful for Katie allowing me or giving me the opportunity to work at the bar because I mean, I know I talk about it a lot, but I like being part of the community in that way, and I like meeting new people that way, and I'm learning a new skill, which is something that, it's bartending, but it's a pretty cool skill to have. You never know when you might need it, so I don't know. I'm feeling optimistic right now.
Awesome.
But I guess we'll see.
Grateful for my wife's tits for all those motorboating that I did this year. What else? I'm grateful for a healthy son who's my best friend.
Nuh-uh.
Not dying eating beef jerky.
That's a good one.
I don't fucking know everything. Waco. Shout out to fucking Waco.
Yeah.
And all the people in there.
I'm grateful for hair dye.
Me too.
Because I dye my hair a lot.
Same. I redid mine last night, and when I actually fixed it, I was like, "Oh my god, this is magical!"
Looks nice.
It went from being
nice.
super all 3 different color greens to kind of all being the same color, and I'm like, okay.
My hair will probably be a different color next week. Not gonna lie. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. We're just kind of going with it. Yeah. Just feel grateful for everything we have right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's been business-wise, like professionally, the best year of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Professionally.
Yeah.
Personally, I've made some mistakes, but I've grown from them. So I'm grateful for that.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like y'all have really expanded as far as a store goes, as far like people that you've met and like vendors that you have in the store. I feel like you have more vendors at the market now, right? I mean, do y'all have the same amount, or are you adding more people?
It's about the same amount.
It's about the same
Yeah,
amount.
we want to keep it more exclusive.
Oh, okay.
For the monthly market.
We have, if we wanted to, we could double it.
Oh yeah, but I don't want to.
But we found out that like if you keep it around 30, 35 vendors, everybody seems to get business. But if you
if you go more
open
than
it up
that,
to like 40 to 60 vendors, then it gets real thin for everyone. So we'd rather rotate people, and then everybody kind of have the best chance to like make some cash.
yes,
That makes sense.
yes.
But as far as like people that you've met and resources and like different organizations and things like that, I feel like y'all have really just expanded quite a bit.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, we like making friends.
Yeah, definitely.
We don't like people that cause negativity. You know who you are.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
You know who you are.
You know whose yous are.
Whoa.
All of yous.
But yeah, man. And I'm grateful that we found Jordan when... What's her name?
Wow. Susanna?
Susanna. Sorry, Susanna.
Whoa.
I'm not laughing at you, Susanna. I was laughing at him because, wow.
It's been... What is this?
It's been 2 years.
2 years.
2 years and like 100 episodes.
I know.
We only did 30 episodes with Susanna. We're at like 130 some.
That just
something.
feels like a lifetime ago. Feels like a totally different world.
You were a different
No.
person. You were Jordan Cheek.
I was Jordan Cheek. I had black hair.
You repeated everything I said.
Yeah.
I learned quickly.
And then
And now
became,
you just can't shut up.
I know, right?
you became sassy Jordan Chetelat.
Fuck that guy.
And then you became Fernandez.
And then I became Fernandez.
Scream Fernandez.
There's been a rainbow of hair. I was skinnier when I met you guys too. I'm trying to get back there, you know.
I think we all were.
Yeah, I'm really trying to lose weight.
Oh, well, fuck it. We hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving, and we'll see you
Friendsgiving.
motherfuckers
Friendsgiving.
next time.
Bye.